Stand on your big toes.
Welcome to our backyard for our final tiny shed of 2021.
Oh, it's been a great year. and only because of you.
Yeah. Oh. And this is a special one. This was kind of last minute. And it's October, which everyone knows what month that means. Save the tatas. So I wanted to do something special. And what's more special than Stan? And Joe. Stan and I met in 2005, but a few years before that, in 2002, that's when I was diagnosed. And it never gets easy. It never gets easy to say that. And I lived on a boat. And as fun as that sounds, chemo on a boat was not fun. And about 6 months into treatment, I started falling into the boat, which is about 9 feet down. And by the third time, I realized I might survive this cancer, but I wasn't going to survive a broken neck. And in my next chemo session, I told my nurse that I was in trouble and I had to move off the boat. And she gave me a pamphlet, the very pamphlet that is back there for the breast cancer angels. She said, call them. I called Faye. I told her the situation. She said, sweetie, find a room and we'll pay your rent. And they paid my rent for 18 months.
Wow.
So I owe them my life. They are continuing to help a number of my friends. And I kind of took a little break. I did a lot of events. And in 2017, I had my last chemo and I thought, I'm going to take a step back from breast cancer for a little while. So I took a couple years off. But yesterday, we had the first Gail Moreno golf tournament in a long time. And Gail was an awesome person. Gone too soon. But this group helps so many women. Right now, they are assisting 120 women right here in our neighborhood, from LA to San Diego. Kids and moms and grandmas, and even a few men, because breast cancer finds men too. So I appreciate you being here so much today and your generous donations to the Breast Cancer Angels. And I am forever grateful to you. So take it away.
Usually somebody makes me cry right before I sing. That's not a good recipe for success, honey. Wow. I was just thinking that, is that volume okay? Sound okay? Yeah. That she still cries when she tells a story, but then I thought to myself, well, I got to the point where I can actually get through with her telling the story without crying, and then she did that.
You're welcome.
And yeah, we started the Tiny Shed about 5-6 years ago, and at the time we were thinking, we're gonna show off Linda's culinary skills and have some fun making music and all that stuff at the same time. And we took a break in 2019, thinking we would come back to it later for the same reasons. Like, she's cooking food for everybody, and she doesn't get to enjoy the show. So we took a break in 2019, and then 2020 took a break from us. So it's been really great to be back, and I think we're enjoying doing it the way we've done the first three, and have you bring your own food, bring your own beverages, whatever you want to bring. But I think for today, we thought this was something special. We wanted to make sure that you all knew how much we appreciated the fact that you're here, that you donated today. So thank you. Enjoy the food.
Is what I'm saying.
And this fine looking fellow here to my right is Joe Lamanno. Shall we?
We shall.
Long time ago when the world was young and your eyes were open wide, jumped on a train and headed east across the great divide, far away. You wanted to be out beyond the mighty Mo and old Sault Ste. Marie. You only stopped to dream a while till you reached the great blue sea all alone. You wanted to be. You wanted to be alone. You wanted to be away. You wanted to see the world with your own two eyes. We took a ship across the ocean. We met a girl named Eve. Left her in an Irish port. Her tears still on your sleeve, Don Juan. You wanted to be. Flew down to the Serengeti, hummingbirds and rice. Swam with the crocs of the Suez locks beneath clear Egyptian skies, so brave. You wanted to be. You wanted to be so brave. You wanted to be Don Juan. You wanted to see the world with your own two eyes. I went through it, had it on, but it felt so wrong. It didn't come in another side. Great big hole inside your heart won't disappear for long. Come back home to another life and be what you wanted to be. All alone. Come back home to another world, but you're still the same. Nothing's changed in the wind and the rain except your own true name. You are what you wanted to be. You are what you wanted to be. Thank you, Brenda. That is a Stan DeWitt original. It's on the Moonshine record, which there are records here. Well, CDs. They're not records, they're CDs. For any of you who actually still have CD players.
That's a great song.
Thank you. And you know what? There's a funny story about that, and I was debating whether I would say this, but since you brought it up. So, I think most of you here know that I've been on a DNA journey the last 6-8 months, and I found my biological father. And last week, Linda and I flew to Maryland to meet him for the very first time, and it was phenomenal. It was just amazing. But at one point, we brought CDs, and I would put this CD on, and we were listening to it in the car as we were driving somewhere. And I got to the last two verses of this. It was big, it's full of empty promises and lies. That's the line I didn't sing because the bungee cord was in the way. You tried it on, but it felt so wrong. It didn't come in another size. The great big hole inside you. Yeah, right? The great big hole inside your heart won't disappear for long. Come back home to another life and be what you wanted to be all along. And I realized that's what the song was. And I wrote it 10 years ago. So, yeah, it's been amazing. One song in and we're already finding babies up here. Jeez. Welcome to a Stan DeWitt show. Yesterday tumbled and fell round the bend. Today is promising a different bend. One time shattered and left for dead. A piece unimagined in your storm-tossed head. Maybe the anchor that spun you around knocked you to the deck and left you to drown. Whatever it was, you cast it aside and said to the world that you've nothing to hide. Red skies at night and a soul-filling breeze. You're sailing now, sailing uncharted seas. How do you thrive when you can't even move? What do you risk when there's nothing left to prove? Questions exploded like a hive of bees, but the universe answered all your silent pleas. This time its purpose forgiven for dawn. Love will replace an ache that has gone. You found joy and harder pride. Loose to dance once caged inside. Brought the past to its buckling knees. She's a sailor now, sailing uncharted seas. Not long ago I came to this place. Stood at the dock and stared into space. The water below became a fearful tide. I sailed out across without a wind or a guide. Shuddered to think that we never met. My boat gently sinking, but no regrets. Gave me a lifeline and brought me a cord. Love and forgiveness to one more adored. For taking me with you by points and degrees. Thank you, dear sailor, sailing uncharted seas. Thank you, dear sailor. I love you, dear sailor. This was fun putting this together because Joe and I had not played this stuff in this kind of just the two of us in a long time. I think we did a couple shows with a full band about 3 years ago, but it's nice hearing you play again, man. I haven't lost a step.
It's true.
35 years we've been playing together. just might break. How much more can one man take? The wind is building castles round your knees. Nothing's falling faster than the trees. Train wreck looking for a track. Find the nerve to never look back. The best laid plans are in your head. There's water over the road ahead. You keep holding fast and true, but there is no way out unless you plan. 'Cause your heart is fragile, because your mind is agile, you better bend. When the road is shapeless, bend. When your path is aimless, you better bend. Sticks and stones won't break your back. You'll die at most from what you lack. The hero's sight is cold and clear. So why are you still standing here? You keep holding fast and true, but there is no way out unless you win. 'Cause your heart is fragile,